Hello, YouTube. It's your boy running dangerously low on sleep. Many of you guys are probably wondering, Dan, what the fuck are you wearing? And it's really just a combination of the things that I could put together. Oh, fuck. Is that not gonna stay open? Is that it? Nope. That should do it. God damn it. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Do With Dan. And today is a good video. Fuck! It won't stay open. All right, so in today's video, we're taking the Corvette and converting it into an absolute track monster. As you guys know, I partnered with C7 Carbon and they sent out their Legacy Kit, which is their aero package for the track. It's all functional aero. It's got a chassis mounted wing and front canards. You guys have probably already seen the reveal. If you haven't, you should go totally watch it. Sorry, I feel as though that I'm losing it. I am without sleep. Jackson has been shitting his brains out every hour on the hour, so I've had to be getting up and letting him out. On top of the fact that I have way too many fucking orders to finish, so I'm a little unhinged. Now, while I appreciate all the orders, I'm very thankful that the sale ends tomorrow on the 15th, because I'm fucking swamped, dude. Stop ordering. And that means, fuck. You know, for a gas station helmet, this is not the best quality. Hey, buddy, I know you're not feeling good. I know. Can't even shoot myself right. So this is what you get, I'm sorry. It's all functional aero, it adds a ton of downforce, and let's be honest, it looks really cool, right? I lost my fingers there. So that's what you guys are gonna watch. You guys are gonna watch me installing the kit today. It's very invasive. Spoiler's chassis mounted, so we have to drill into the body of the Corvette. That's fun. Corsa Performance has also sent out their carbon fiber intake and their intake cover panel. It's fucking gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. And on top of it looking amazing, it reduces a ton of weight and adds a ton of power. I mean, this whole project has been an absolutely huge undertaking for me. One of the biggest partnerships I've ever done, and certainly one of the most invasive things I've ever done to one of my cars before. So yeah, this is a cool video. I'm excited about this one, if you can't tell. So yeah, let's just hop right into it. Let's go to work.
So to start out the project, I wanted to get the hardest stuff out of the way first. So we started with the back half of the car. It has the most going on with it, like the spoiler, the intake, and the rear diffuser. Now I've taken this car apart what feels like 100 times now, so I'll save you the step-by-step and go the montage route. After we removed the bumper and the retainer for the wiring, it was time to get started on the chassis mounts for the spoiler. For this kit, you mount the spoiler mounts into the carbon fiber crossbeam and the rear tub. So we marked and drilled our holes for the bottom of the mount. The Legacy wing from C7 Carbon produces around 750 pounds of downforce at 150 miles an hour, so it is important that these mounts are strong and clean. Second mounting point are paired with a CNC block of aluminum and the SMC molding of the rear trunk and mounted to the supports. We drilled out the pinch of the molding where it's the strongest and mounted it to the supports. The last mount comes with an aluminum spacer and a large bolt. We drilled through the rear trunk and installed our hardware. Oh, you know, maybe the washers for the inside are here.
Yeah, but that's exactly what it is.
Looky there.
Shade Tree Mechanics. Now let's
Oh, dude, that's strong. That's strong, Cappy Cap. That's real good. That was it was way scarier than it looked. Or no, it looked way scarier than it was. That's what I was trying to say. So with this kit, you have 2, 4, 5 major points of contact. You've got 2 into the supports down here, 2 into your pinch right here. This would be your seam. And then you have your one that goes through your trunk liner right here. And this is all technically all part of the body, right? That's how that works. All I gotta do is finish up the other side.
Finally, we installed the rod that connects the 2 spoiler mounts together. Once everything was tightened up, it was incredibly strong and stable.
No way.
Really? We gotta cut that.
Got
We
it.
do gotta cut that. That's crazy.
Cut both of them,
We gotta
dog.
trim them both up. All right. You also have to trim these once you take that off. That makes all the sense in the world.
Well, let's just get this, please. I mean,
Seems like an extra step.
yeah,
I just want to cut stuff.
And once it was all together, you know we had to see how that wang looked.
Since we'll have that off, that's how you get to the intake right there.
Now, since we have the back all blown apart, giggity, we're replacing the factory intake with Corsa Performance's carbon fiber intake and cover panel. Now, the install was pretty straightforward, but honestly, it was not easy. There's a lot of tight spaces and a lot to disconnect. This kit has you cut away a part of the trunk liner using the cover as a template because Corsa wants you to see how cool their intake is. So they made their own cover panel that shows off the carbon fiber.
Got a sensor that we need to unplug there, I believe. Yeah, I think we got to get both of those. So there's another retention clip over there that's brown. We need to pull that out. Ew, dude, my intake, my air filter looks dirty.
I'm gonna take these bolts off the front and then grab a swivel.
Man, this toolbox has always come in handy.
Thanks, Sonic Tools.
Disconnect the breather hose. I guess that's it. And I think this transfers over, so we do need to be careful.
Yeah,
but I don't
absolutely.
think I think we have a hose clamp for that. I'm thinking. Look at that, man. Carbon fiber tubing. Now I believe the carbon fiber tube thing, I believe this replaces this piece that goes into the intake right here, this rubber boot.
Not only does this intake add an extra 14 horsepower and 13 foot-pounds of torque, but it also drops a ton of weight and makes servicing your air filters like 100 times easier. And the improved throttle response is definitely noticeable. We swapped over the sensors and accompanying parts and threw it back together.
Side intake pieces that you replace with Corsa's carbon fiber ones as well. So that all, man, that is unnecessarily cool. Like, I don't even know if you'll see that once the panel is back on, but that's cool. They probably just needed to resize it. They're the same on either side, it looks like, so I don't
It
know.
doesn't look, yeah, it doesn't look like the distance is any different. We'll wait till that.
Should we have put the clamps on
It
first?
doesn't show it.
Do you want to see if it makes a sound difference?
Now it's time to tackle the rear bumper. We have a new rear diffuser and valence to install, and it's all carbon fiber. So we remove the factory GM retaining clips and test fit the new piece. Now we also have to drill our own holes here in the carbon fiber for these retaining clips. Every car is mildly different, so this ensures that the fitment with your car is perfect.
So it's time to cut the bumper. We have to cut this section here so it'll fit over these, because these are your mounts.
For me, this is when things got serious. It was time to cut apart the rear bumper. C7 Carbon sends out these 3D printed clips that show you exactly where to make your cuts. These match up with OEM holes and hardware so you get an accurate cut. I lined them up with the factory holes, I made my marks with a Sharpie, and drilled the holes at the top and the bottom. Then I connected the holes with a die grinder. The process was cut, test fit, cut, test fit, cut, and test fit until I was happy with the fit. Once I was satisfied, I used the hand file to true up the lines and make sure that they were straight and clean. Patience was super key here.
All right, as nervous as that was, I feel like I did a really good job. Those lines are very straight. Matter of fact, if you were just looking at it, you probably couldn't tell that this is aftermarket. I used a drill bit to drill a hole up top and up bottom, and then I used a rotary tool to kind of just drag and connect the 2 points, and then a series of files, both flat and round, to smooth out the lines. So I'm really happy with that. I think that's good. Just got to finish cleaning up these lines over here, and we can test fit. Those lines, I'd say those lines are pretty damn good. I mean,
considering we're the first people to ever do this.
Yeah, I mean that's all by essentially by hand. I'm very happy with those lines. Man, that turned out so good. This turned out so good. Could not be happier with this.
The lower valence bolts right up and uses factory hardware, so throwing that up was a breeze.
We still got to put on the end caps, which is the big kahuna burger of these, but the thing is barely going to fit in the garage.
Up next were the side skirts. There are a few different ways you can attach side skirts on these cars. Most just use double-sided sticky tape, you know, that 3M double-sided tape. And for regular driving, I think that's totally fine. But since we're tracking this thing, and I want to drive it kind of hard, I'm using self-tapping screws as well as the double-sided sticky tape. Now, I'd say most people use rivets, and this kit does provide the rivets. But since I wrap my car frequently, I need the ease of removing them frequently.
That is the most insane fitment on any piece I've ever installed on a car ever. It almost clipped into place. Look at the body lines, it's perfect. It's, I mean, obviously it's molded to the car, but I mean, it's literally molded to the car. That is insane. Dude, that is fucking nuts. That makes the car look so much wider. It is actually crazy. No skirt, obviously. Skirt. It is the third and hopefully final day of the install. We've got the wing installed, right? Which means that we have our chassis mount installed. You guys saw that. We got the lower diffuser and valence installed, so that looks really good. Very happy with that. As well as our Corsa intake and intake cover installed. Beautiful. And our side skirts. All we have left now is the front splitter and front winglets, whatever those things are called.
Now we need to remove the front bumper to install the carbon grille since they mount from the back. And removing the front bumper is just about as easy as the rear.
Dead bite. We got a little Tweety bite, she's dead. So right now we have the front splitter, absolutely gorgeous. Fitment on that is beautiful. We have these parts which are going to attach the winglets. They're gonna go on like this. This is the last of the puzzle piece on this.
Now these new front grille inserts add an extra pillar, which will allow us to mount 2 front canards on. These actually channel wind and are functional, so double-sided sticky tape alone won't cut it. That means I have to drill and install rib nuts into my bumper. Before drilling, we verified that we wouldn't be hitting the radiators that are behind the front bumper. Then we set the canards where they should sit and drilled the pilot hole through the canards into the bumper. The kit also provides rivets for this, but once again, I wrap my car very often, and I'm gonna go with rib nuts here. These are basically threaded nut inserts. You can install them in just about anything, and that way I can quickly remove them for any reason I need. Once everything was installed, it was time to hit the track.
In the next video, that's right, next video we're gonna be taking this bad boy to the track. Spoiler alert, it does awesome. I'm not gonna go any more detail than that. You guys have to watch the next video if you care. But I do wanna say thank you so much C7 Carbon for sending out this kit. It's been an honor working with you guys. I'm really excited to work with you guys more in the future. I've been talking with the owner. He's really adamant about me doing the wide body kit. It's a Z06 style wide body kit that they make, which obviously like I do wanna do, but it's even more invasive. It requires a lot more cutting and manipulating, so it's very much a permanent thing. So I don't know. What do you guys think? If you guys think we ought to do wide body on the Corvette, comment below. The only downside is that the side skirts and the front splitter, 2/3 of the stuff that I just installed won't transfer over. So I don't know. But the wing stays, regardless, the wing stays. Leave a comment, tell me what you think. Did you like the video? Do you like me? Are you having fun? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Chocolate. Oh, I love chocolate. Dom.
Baird, Cole, I need some chocolate. Baird, get over here and give me that chocolate.
Mr. Marcus Phoenix, I can no longer give you any chocolate. You have to come with me if you want to live. Look at this throne that I'm sitting on. Look at the throne. I've got my dogs in my car. Come at thee, bro. Are you not entertained? So anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it here for the day. I'm gonna see if I can shoot you guys with the shot while I'm aiming through my helmet. I have no idea how fucking medieval guys did this. How did medieval guys operate M4s? How can you breach and clear with this type of helmet on? But anyway, guys, I love you. I see you in the next video, and goodbye. Oh, fuck. I missed, but I still got 2-3 more shots. I think it was a little high. Oh, I hit it. Fuck. Oh, I still got another one. I got another one. Still. Fucking see shit in this thing. Is it loaded? Oh, I definitely headshot. Yes! Let's fucking go! Yes, the final shot! I am all that is man. If you guys can't like and subscribe on that one, I don't know what to tell you. You bunch of damn liberals. Have a good day. Fuck out of here. Hey. Harper was hanging out with me while I was recording an intro.
Like, what a thing to walk up on.
Yeah, I was like, nah. I heard the car and I was like, there's no way that she's back already. And I was obviously in the middle of something. With my fucking helmet on. God, what a thing to walk into. I love you. Don't leave me. Please don't leave me. What a fucking thing for her to walk in on.